Hey guys, I'm Russo, TV style expert, and I'm here to show you my absolutely fried hair. I do a lot of different TV segments with curling irons, straight irons, blow dryers, that everything is done to my hair. There's so many different pieces, but I figured out some key ways to make it look really good. So I'm gonna show you what I do. First of all, I start with some extensions. Right underneath, there's a few extensions that I put in. This gives my hair a little bit of body and volume, and it also holds the curl really well, so I get that nice shiny look by the end. So when I start with my hair, I usually like to just brush it out first. I just do a basic little brush the ends so everything blends together really well, the extensions and my own shorter and longer pieces. Then I usually like to take something that will protect my hair, like heat styling products that I know is going to protect it, obviously because it's so damaged. I don't want to do any more damage, and I usually spray this on a little bit. So I like to work from the back, and to make it faster, I sometimes will part my hair, but I don't always do that. Sometimes when I get to the top, I part it a little bit just to get the curls a little bit nicer up on top. But for the underneath, I just kind of do a quick little bit. And I curl it away from my face on this side, and I pull it down through so I don't really get like a strong curl on the bottom. It's sort of a little bit more straight on the bottom. Like this one is okay. The one I have there, like the curls last forever. Yeah.
Again, when you're ready to do
I'll show you the next part. So like you can see, I just worked on the bottom underneath pieces, and these I like to keep a little bit less curly. I don't like a really big curl in them. And now I go back in and I work on the top pieces. So I part it. I like to just part it in the back and keep these two sections. It's easier for me to work with. And then I go in, and because my hair is really damaged and broken and there's a lot of different layers, I actually try to find some of the shorter layers that are on top, and I'll pull those pieces out so I can curl them first, and then they'll blend in with the longer pieces of hair that I have. And I'm taking the curling iron again, and I'm starting on this side, and I'm curling back. And if you can see, I'm leaving like these ends out so they're not fully around the curling iron. And then I pull it out. And I like to pull it down so that way the curl comes down. And I actually don't get too close to my scalp either, so it's not a really tight curl up there. Before I do my bangs, this front part, I go back in, and if you can see how it's like kind of parted here, I come up, I take this middle and I blend in, and I go a little closer to the top. And then I find the longer pieces and I blend those in with the shorter ones, just in the middle, so there's a lot of hair left out here. And the shortest pieces of hair I have are on the top. Those are like the layered pieces that broke, so they're all growing back in slowly. I like the curls really loose. I don't like really tight curls. I almost like it to look like I curled it and then it settled down a little bit. So it's more of like, I wouldn't say a complete beachy wave, but it has its slight feel to it, but it still looks done. And you can see all these pieces start to just blend in really nicely. Also, by not putting these ends in every time, I feel like it helps a little bit to keep them from becoming more split ends. So I always like to wait for these because I like to see how I want to blend them in. And I do have like a strong side part. So I don't like the bangs to be too curly. And you can see I'm using like sort of more of the top of the iron. I feel like there's less heat up here, so it doesn't make the curl too tight. Slowly pull that out. So you can see it has like all the nice curls and a really soft edge, not too curly. I just go back in and I look to see if there's any pieces that I want to have in a little extra curl. Maybe the curl fell out a little bit, and I just go and touch everything up. So once it's all done and I have finished the curling iron, I will take just a little bit of hairspray. I don't like a lot. I like it to have a really soft feel to it. But for all these little flyaways, I'll just slightly spray the top, and then I take a comb And I just comb those pieces down so they blend in and you don't see them, all the little flyaways. But I like to keep it pretty soft looking. And then this, because my bangs always fall out a little bit, I'll just touch those. But honestly, it's not a lot of hairspray. Just enough to hold it for the day. And that's it. Thanks so much for watching my hair tutorial. I hope you guys liked this and I made it a little bit more simple for you to do. Please remember to like and subscribe, and you can follow me on Instagram.